In a village nestled by a gentle river lived a man named Ethan. His heart was a wellspring of kindness. He'd mend a neighbor's fence before his own roof. He'd carry water for the elderly, his own thirst an afterthought. He gave pieces of himself away freely, like fallen leaves in autumn. But in the quiet moments, when the village slept and the moon cast long shadows, Ethan felt a profound emptiness. He was surrounded by people, yet a deep loneliness echoed within him. He gave his all, yet his own spirit felt unwatered, uncherished. The smiles he received in return felt distant, like reflections on water. They touched the surface, but never the depths where he truly lived. His energy waned, his shoulders stooped with a weight that was not his to carry. He was a candle burning at both ends, giving light to others while his own wax melted away. One sweltering afternoon, while helping hoist a fallen beam from a neighbor's barn, the world around Ethan dissolved into a blur. The sounds of the village faded. His legs gave way, and he collapsed onto the dusty ground, utterly spent. He lay there, his breath shallow, his vision dim. People gathered, their faces etched with concern. But in that moment of vulnerability, a stark realization washed over him. No one could reach the part of him that was truly exhausted. No one could fill the void he had so carefully ignored. For all the hands he had held, there was no one there to hold his soul. As he recovered, a traveling monk, who had been observing him from afar, approached. The monk's eyes held a serene wisdom. He sat with Ethan by the river, and his voice was as calm as the water's flow. "You have a generous heart," the monk said softly. "But a well that is always giving will eventually run dry." He paused, letting the words settle. "You cannot pour from an empty cup. True love, the kind you wish to give the world, must first be given to yourself." Those words became Ethan's guide. He returned to his small, neglected house, not as a stranger, but as a caretaker. He began by fixing the leaking roof, each nail a small act of self-respect. He tended to his overgrown garden, clearing the weeds and planting vibrant flowers. He sat by the river at sunset, not to think of others' needs, but simply to breathe, to be. He took long, quiet walks, listening to the whisper of the wind and the rhythm of his own footsteps. He learned to say a gentle no when his well was running low, not out of selfishness, but out of wisdom. Slowly, a transformation began. Quiet strength bloomed within him, like the flowers in his newly tended garden. The lines of exhaustion on his face softened, replaced by a serene calm. He still helped his neighbors, but now his actions flowed from a place of fullness, not depletion. He offered a cup of water that was overflowing, not one that was nearly empty. His presence became a source of genuine peace, not just hurried help. The villagers noticed the change. They saw the light in Ethan's eyes, the new spring in his step. They saw the beauty of his home and the tranquility that surrounded him. They saw a man who had not stopped giving, but had learned to give from a place of abundance. His journey became a quiet lesson for everyone. They began to understand that to truly care for their community, they must first care for the person in the mirror. Ethan's story rippled through the village, a gentle reminder whispered on the breeze. To love others, to heal them, to lift them up, it all begins with a single courageous step. It begins with you. You cannot offer the world a love you have not first discovered within yourself. True compassion is not about self-sacrifice. It is about self-fullness, shared,